Okay, let's unpack this. We're doing a deep dive today into a massive wellness trend, the Mihigh Infrared Sauna Blanket. You've probably seen it. It's often on sale for around, what, $199? And the big question for you is pretty simple. Does this thing actually work like a real spa sauna, or is it just another, overhyped gadget?
That's exactly the mission.
Right.
We're digging into the sources, including some from channels that specifically flag online scams, to vet this brand. And honestly, the goal is to get past the "is Mihigh a real company" question pretty quickly so we can spend more time on the actual tech and what it really does for your health.
Right. So let's start there with the technology and what they promise. Mihi's claims are huge. Detoxification, better circulation, muscle recovery, even just like general stress relief.
Mm.
And the design is, well, it's basically a heated sleeping bag. But the key here, according to the sources, is that it uses infrared heat.
Yeah, and that's the crucial part. What's so interesting is how the sources confirm this is totally different from a normal sauna or even a heating pad.
Yep.
Infrared warms your body directly instead of just, heating the air around you. The idea is that this heat penetrates deeper. And that targeted heat is what supposedly leads to better circulation and tissue recovery. It's the whole basis for their claims. Okay, hold on. Before we get too deep into the science, we have to know if Mihigh is even a legitimate company, right? I mean, are they just some pop-up brand trying to cash in? What did the vetting sources say?
That part was surprisingly fast, actually. And it's because of their transparency. Unlike a lot of scammy wellness sites, Mihigh gives you everything up front. You get detailed product specs, clear safety guidelines, a support team you can actually contact.
And the 30-day money-back guarantee.
Exactly. That's a huge one. They're actually standing behind their product.
Okay, so they're willing to back it up themselves. That leads us right to the next big question. What are other people saying? Is there any third-party validation?
For sure. And we saw a lot of it. There are verified independent reviews from, fitness influencers, health bloggers, recovery coaches, people outside their system. So real users who are putting their own reputations on the line.
Right. And that's pretty much the definition of external validation. It's a really strong signal that the product is legit.
So since the brand checks out, let's talk about those real-world results. What were users actually reporting?
Well, beyond just feeling relaxed, the sources pointed to some specific benefits. People were saying they had less muscle soreness after tough workouts.
Which would line up with that deeper heat penetration idea.
Exactly. And a lot of users also reported a noticeable improvement in their sleep quality.
It's easy to get carried away with that, though.
It is, and we have to hit pause for a second and talk limitations. Because while it's great for relaxation, the sources are crystal clear on this. It is not a magic weight loss machine. It's not a medical cure for anything.
And what about safety?
That is the most critical takeaway. This level of heat might not be safe for everyone. If you have any kind of heart condition, high blood pressure, or sensitivity to heat, you absolutely have to talk to a doctor first. That's non-negotiable.
So let's bring it all together. The final verdict from our sources seems pretty clear. Based on the transparency, the external reviews, and the customer feedback, the Mihigh Sauna Blanket looks like a legitimate product for wellness and relaxation. The infrared tech is sound, but, and it's a big but, it will not replace actual medical treatment.
Which leaves you with a really interesting thought to consider. Given that these portable infrared blankets do seem to be a genuinely effective tool for relaxation and recovery, how do we as consumers figure out where to draw the line between useful wellness support and, over-promising medical gadgetry? That's something to think about as this home recovery market just keeps exploding.